The blacker the better. Okay, so we decided to do a Q&A. We took your questions and now we're answering them on camera because we're quarantined, so we should answer questions. Also, Grandma has an excerpt to share from Ayanla's book.
Inquiring indicates humility, the willingness to serve, share, and support. Questions keep you on track, define and broaden your boundaries, and remove limitations. Questions create and build resources, both natural and human, which can be very useful when there is no one around to answer your questions. Your ego, the nasty little voice that is over concerned with what other people think, will tell you not to ask questions. Tell ego to shut up.
Okay.
And then ask what you need to know. Who, what, where, when, how, and why.
I love that. It makes me wonder what would happen if we never questioned our purpose.
Yes, that would be something.
What if you never question who you are in the world or how you show up?
And no one would ever know. They would just assume everything, you know.
That's just who you are.
That's who you are. And they can put labels on you too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Facts.
it doesn't mean that it's true.
Nah. Because I'm who I choose to be. I just posted that on Facebook. I said I'm better than I used to be because I'm who I choose to be.
That's right. Yeah.
I make that decision.
True that.
Even if I make bad decisions, it's all up to me. So
And you can change it anytime.
yeah.
You can change it.
Exactly. So yeah, so we're answering your questions now because we also want to be asked questions, because the more you ask questions, the more you bring more out of each other, the more you learn more about each other, because we live together, but we still have a lot more to learn. I learn more about my grandma every day. And I'll be like,
And I learn a lot about her every day.
on my venting. So the first question is, what's the best advice you've received from each other?
I could really answer that question.
Oh, you ready?
The best advice that I've learned from my granddaughter is, Grandma, you have 3 of these. Why do you need all 3 of them? Grandma, you going to use that again? So it has helped me to eliminate things that I really don't need. And that's something that I've learned.
Yes, we
Yeah.
still have yet to watch the minimalism documentary, but we will.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be a bonding experience. Okay. The best advice I've received. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick because I have a piece of hair on my scarf. I'm gonna cut that out. The best advice I've received is to slow down, relax, take care of you before you go and take care of everybody else like you be doing. So, yeah, to slow down, because when we were filming My First Love is a web series coming out soon, stay tuned. When we were filming, I was moving so fast, coming in late, leaving early for my 9 to 5, and Grandma was just like, you gotta take care of you. So yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Now I'll be slowing down.
Yes.
I did a little dance before we did this video, so I could slow down. All right. What's been your favorite age so far? One of my friends, Nisha, shout out to you.
Hi, Nisha. My favorite age, I think,
Grandma has a lot of ages to choose from.
I have a whole lot of ages to choose from. I think I want to say 60, but the greatest age is 70. 70 plus. This is my real learning year. Although the other ones helped me to get to where I am now, but you know, eyes open now.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can look back and see everything very clearly. My favorite age so far, I said 25. Somebody asked me this the other day, and I said 25 because as much as I want to go back to whatever age when I looked better or maybe thought I felt better or was freer, I also know that I was very stupid because there was something I had to learn in order to get where I am now.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty content in the present, still learning and still being open. I wasn't as open to learning at 22, which was the age I chose at first. But yeah,
I wanted to pick a younger age, but I wasn't mentally there. And I think those are fun years. Those were learning years. But when I really get to the part where it's spiritual and mental helps me to know that that's the growth age.
Yeah.
And that's the age.
Especially spiritually. I felt like as much as I thought I was connected then, I'm way more connected now.
Exactly.
So it makes everything make sense. What inspires you?
There's a lot that inspires me. About you?
That is a question later on. We can just go ahead and answer that now. What inspires us about each other?
Well, I think what inspires me about you is that you are so eager to learn. You know, you were eager to learn, and you will find the question. You will find. I mean, you know, you hear the question, but you will try to find the answer.
Oh yeah.
You know, immediately. It ain't. You know, I can ask her something. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Let me look it up. You know, so you're eager. So that inspires me. You know, and how you're just willing to learn more. You know. Yeah. And I think that's another question we have further down, but I could go into that. But I'll wait. I'll wait till that question comes up.
So I think similar to your answer, I'm inspired by how willing you are to learn, how teachable you are. You're receptive, because a lot of people think just because I'm older than you, I know everything. When all the conversations we have, we talk about how we learn from my nephew, I learn from my students who are in high school.
Exactly.
Grandma learns from me, I learn from her. It's an exchange, and I think being around someone who is open rather than expecting to tell me what to do all the time is helpful in our relationship.
Exactly. You can't close off nothing, because you can learn from the smallest child, you know. Yes, I even learn from my dog. He teaches me something every day. Didn't you hear me barking? You know what that means.
Right.
So it's always learning, you know. And I thought maybe, you know, growing up younger, that's it. I know enough, you know. Yeah. And we don't never know enough. You know?
Leo teaches me to be present. He's like, hey, I know you on your phone, but I'm right here. You gonna pet me or what? Like, I know you trying to do everything else, but pay attention to me, but you need to be here. So thank you, Leo. We had a question. Grandma, are you single?
Am I single? I am very much single. Very, very much single.
Okay, as a dollar bill.
As a dollar bill.
Actually, $100 bill.
$100
So
bill. I'm single.
And I'm not. I'm taking for the first time in years.
Okay.
Probably the first time in my life, it feels like.
Okay.
Not taken. I don't like that.
No.
You know, you
Nobody
belong
can
to
take
somebody,
you.
right?
No.
I am involved.
Yeah.
There we go.